This snake guy here, I forgot to show you before. I'm just about to goop all this stuff, so I thought I would show you this. To make it look kind of like more like it's all carved out of one rock. Where's my sanding sponge? Should have that here. There. I don't have it. Okay, I'll use something else. I will use this. It's a stick. Alright. Make a couple striations all in one direction. I'm going to have to watch on this, so bear with me for a minute. You'll see when this is gooped and that this will give it a look of, you know, like it's one rock. And do it on the other side in the same. That way it looks like the grain is going all the way through the rock. Gosh, I'm not even in the camera. Sorry about that. Now, this is stick here is one of those modeling ones, and I've got it fairly sharp on the end. Show you what I did. Can you see those lines? Okay, that'll look actually pretty good. It will, actually, it will. Okay, so I'll group this one up with the other ones here. I guess it'll actually look pretty cool. So while I'm gooping here, I'm just going to goop up everything. I made a whole whack of it. I'm going to do it all the same, everything the same color. The acrylic caulking that I use, I mix it with white glue. I use Weld Bond. Weld Bond's a good glue. Anyways, acrylic. Okay. It comes in gray, brown, white. Gray, brown, white. I think I've seen it in another color too. I can't remember. Anyways, gray and brown is main colors that you'd want to use anyways. That way, that way your coating mix is all, you know, one color all the way through. It's a nice dark base coat. Right, like, because it's acrylic too, okay, I can give it a good squirt of something like, in which this case I just use some, you know, dollar store acrylic paint, give it a squirt in there, and now it, rather than the really brown color, I don't know if I can show you, I had something here with some of that brown on it, cleaned it up. Too bad. I don't know. Can you see the difference in there between those browns? Maybe not. Anyways, so you can play with the color, and then you've got you know, a nice coating. You know, and if you're doing just some, you know, really quick pieces, like let's say you know, you want a whole bunch of terrain pieces for a tournament that's coming up. Okay, so right at this stage here, I mean, this is basically a whole bunch of brown wet glue. Okay, so I could take, you know, a little bit of green here. I'll just show you on this one, because I mean, this is kind of an experiment. Now this is what I mean by air bubbles. I don't know if you can see that in there, but one just popped there. Now there's a big pink hole there. So had I gone away and left it. So anyways, before you do this, make sure you have a coating on everything. But anyways, you can add just a, you know, a little bit of green and spots on the my cat just burped, it's freaked him out. Now he's embarrassed and he's leaving. Okay, there, okay. Get some green down there. And then take some flocking or whatever you want to use. Okay, in this case here I've got a bunch of sticky type stuff that I've saved off of making flockings, right? Take fine dirts, you know, various dirts from various places. You got to hunt around all over the countryside to get nice color and type stuff, eh? And then I sterilize it in the oven, bake it in there for basically an hour or so at, you know, 450 or 500 degrees or something like that, a couple hours depending on, you know, what it is. I want it nice and dry. Then I run it through an old flour sifter and sift it down, you know, and then use other sifters to get it down to, you know, the right type size that I want, eh? So usually off the first batch I get lots of, you know, roots, because this stuff came out of lawn roots, like your normal lawn. Sometimes when it, well, I don't water, I don't water my garden. I mean, I do some of my vegetables, of course, because I friggin' live in a desert. But as for watering the grass, no flipping way, man. I'd ban that. I'd make that a crime. Putting potable water on your lawn. So anyways, mine dries out in spots, eh? So when it dries out, I steal some of it and I use it for, well, because it looks just like, you know, logs and sticks and stuff like that, eh? So, okay. So basically what I'm getting at is, if you're making a whole bunch of, you know, quick type terrain, you can stick in some of your rougher, you know, stuff right now, okay? Let that dry, and, you know, then you can, you know, because I'm going to probably put another layer of goop on there, and then you add a little bit more, and then it's kind of all stuck right into the base, eh?